first thing you do is reach for the biscuit.
I used to be like scarred as a child because he would just put like bologna on a piece of bread with just loads of ketchup.
Oh man,
Straight ketchup.
I need to talk to your father. That's how I made my sandwiches.
But then like by the time it was like lunchtime at school, the bread was like soggy from the amount of ketchup.
We didn't put cheese on there?
No.
Oh man, melt some cheese on that puppy.
No, you melt
That's
the
literally
cheese.
what I would make like every time I went to work.
That extra step was just too
Not
much.
that I ever made myself lunches. Oh, actually, the only time I ever made my lunches was with pita and feta and walnuts and Uncle Tony. It was with Uncle Tony.
Oh,
And welcome
okay.
back to the Owen and Anna Poocast. I was trying to say it when you were on your bologna and ketchup tangent, but it just never stopped.
Yes, welcome back. We have been like super busy, bro. Like
No, we
so
haven't.
swamped.
No, we haven't.
That's why we haven't really been like filming or anything.
No, we haven't. Let's be honest here. We're
Hey, man.
lazy.
I'm
We're
pretty busy.
yeah, well,
Hey.
actually, yeah, I guess I
Working
can't
on-
speak.
You've
I
been
guess-
working. I'm
That's
living
fair.
at West Bank Bible Camp.
Yeah, that's fair.
This
That's
is
fair.
to introduce our segue.
Okay, anyway, yeah.
Our
Segue
from
and
West Bank.
this is it's the thing that we kind of didn't do last time
Last year.
with
West
well,
Bank
with
week.
well no with Nabegan and Keel.
In the
What the heck is
beginning.
Nabil and Keegan.
beacon.
We didn't actually say who the heck they were. So this is Conrad. I'm already having to censor
I
stuff.
mean,
This is
out at the
Conrad
beginning.
Timo.
This is Conrad. So
Conrad is a. Oh.
Wow, glowing reviews.
I mean, well, you'll find out who Conrad is as time goes on.
yeah,
but,
I guess he's a
This is a coworker of mine.
and
Friend.
and a personal friend of mine.
So,
Nice.
so with that,
Yeah. Anyway, so it's been
it's been a
a
minute.
while.
But you know we're back.
Hate to break it to you, but this kind of got put on the back burner.
Well, not for
for
me.
the
I was
summer.
begging Owen.
I
I'm
know.
crying.
I'm begging.
We
them.
just
Yeah.
Well, that's why I'm glad that we actually did it because it,
Yeah.
you can only get begged so much before you have to give in.
Yeah.
That's
true.
That's one of the rules of life.
Yeah, exactly.
Even biblical. The
Yeah.
widow. Huh?
Yeah, she begged.
Fair
She
enough.
did.
At least
and
once or
boom,
twice.
results.
Boom. Result.
That's
Easy.
hey, that goes to show people
So-
beg and you will receive
Yeah.
results.
And
I'll
if
tell
you,
you
like-
that
if
much.
in
if
this
you don't know
situation.
that inside joke, you should read the Bible.
Yeah.
I'm a bit of
Spoiler
a
alert.
widow.
Pagans, am I right?
situation.
Spoiler alert, though, your favorite character might
He
go
might
through some
die.
stuff.
He's going through a tough time. Spoiler alert.
Remember the Bible? Yeah.
Oh,
a big
that's
plot
so
twist,
funny.
though.
Yeah.
Honestly, one of the top 10 saddest anime deaths of all time.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Wow.
It's Jesus. No, I'm saying it was Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
yeah, not in vain.
No, it was Jesus. Was the person.
Yeah, he was. Is.
Anyway, I'm too.
Amen. Okay, I gotta tell you
Yeah.
guys my story about the Japanese game show.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, okay, please do.
Also, is anything like?
Mm,
Is there censor?
don't be racist.
Yeah.
Okay,
Which
this wasn't
means-
racist.
Okay.
The Japanese made this.
Okay.
So, so they had this like, you know.
So anyway.
so-
So, anyways, Japanese people.
no. So they had this like, whatever apartment or whatever like, workspace,
Mm-hmm.
and they had this room which was glass, which is interesting, and it was a smoking room. So the
Okay.
employees in this building would go into this room and smoke, and then they go back into their work, whatever. So I saw this like guy walk in there to have a smoke, and there were like 70 people that rushed in after him and like hemmed him in,
Oh.
and they all lit up and just all smoked as fast as
Oh.
they could. And eventually you just couldn't see anything, and this guy's like frantically trying to get out. But they like, there's like 70 people hotboxing a room that's like only maybe twice as big as this room
Oh
here.
my goodness.
And
That's,
it just,
for those
like-
of you at home, that's
Yeah.
pretty
It's
small.
pretty small. And it was just
audio
all
listeners.
glass, and
Mm.
this guy was stuck.
Oh my goodness.
And that's how it ended.
That's the end of the show.
They didn't
That
get
is so
out.
funny.
Yeah,
That is
see,
actually
that wasn't
great.
racist. I think that's ingenious.
Yeah, that's
That's,
very
that's
funny.
a that's a really good way to get rid of one person,
Mm-hmm.
just one at a time,
Amen.
conquering
Not
overpopulation.
70 at a time.
No,
no.
one at a time. Because they don't even die from the smoke; they die from like anxiety
It actually makes
and
you
like.
stronger.
Does it
Smoke?
really?
Yeah.
Are you here to
It
hear?
makes you run faster. That's
That's
why
what they don't tell you on,
superheroes
like, the-
always have like a little cloud of smoke behind.
Oh.
Because they're smoking,
Mhm.
not because they're so fast. It's because
Yeah.
they're smoking.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
actually all completely addicted to nicotine.
Yeah. Did you know that when you
That's
buy a pack
crazy,
of
man.
cigarettes, underneath all like those cancer labels, if you just like scratch a little bit, it says "will reveal superpowers."
This make you so fast. You hear to hear first, folks. The Owen and Anna Poocast condones nicotine.
Camels.
Yeah. like-
World's fastest animal. Actually, camels can go fast.
Can they?
Yeah.
You know when
Think
you
of
think
how long
about
their
it.
legs
yeah.
are.
That's true.
And that
Yeah.
was like the number one like mode of transport for a lot of people. I mean, if they were
Yeah.
too slow, people wouldn't use them. You know what I'm
For
saying?
some people.
Some people.
For the wealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in my day, my grandpa had a camel.
Your grandpa.
My grandma and
Kind of a
grandpa.
combination. They
same
put it
person.
together.
So we were at McDonald's the other night for like camp stuff and whatever.
Yeah. You know, something I wasn't invited to.
Well,
'cause,
it's
you
because
know.
you're
You
not
could've come.
working.
That's true.
No, you couldn't have because you're
Carl
not
came.
working.
You could come.
Oh.
There was also a bunch of other
Mm-mm.
people at McDonald's.
No, you couldn't work. Yeah, there's like that random
I
guy.
don't know about that. McDonald's is kind of a secluded spot.
It's like pretty much exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kurt, he like was trying to like leave for like 5 minutes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's like, "Oh, I gotta go. My car's parked this way." And he was just like awkwardly like just walking across like the tables and like shuffling by. And we're like, "Okay, bye, Kurt." And then like 30 seconds later, oh man, I parked the other way. So he's like,
Shuffle back
he
again.
shuffles back. And he's like, you know what? I don't even know where I'm.
Oh, no, sorry. I was back there the first way.
But he like was like
Yeah, he's just like that white person smile.
Just like
the
the.
white person
Sorry,
smile.
Yeah,
Excuse
like
me.
the white person. No, you know, like the. First of all, if you're an audio listener tonight,
Yeah, screw you, man. You
you,
can't even see.
you already know
can't
that.
see what's
You
going on.
suck.
You are the worst.
Yeah, thank you, Connie. Connie knows what's up.
Yeah,
Hey,
good,
I
I'm
was
glad.
listening to one of your podcasts.
Yeah.
On SoundCloud, and then you started mocking people on SoundCloud, so I looked up the same episode on YouTube.
Oh,
See-
thank you. See, that's what people are supposed to do.
Yeah, but
'Cause
the,
Yeah, I
we
knew
put
what's up.
we put all this.
Didn't finish the episode.
Hey,
of
that's
course.
fine. Our average listening is like 2 minutes.
Is it actually?
So, and
Yeah.
we make hour-long episodes. So like real.
hey,
So,
Um,
if anybody's still watching right now,
dude,
Good
thumbs
on
up
you.
to
Win.
you.
you're above the average.
Yeah. But no, I put all this effort
Hey,
into
you
the
know, Owen,
videos.
2 minutes is a long
and
time.
then that's true. Honestly, they could give us the 30 seconds that the people on TikTok give us. That's
Yeah.
right, people on TikTok. I
Okay.
hate you.
No. Shout out to the
kidding.
people on TikTok.
Just kidding.
Noah Schindel, if you're watching.
I'm blurping his name out so no one's gonna know who you're talking about.
Okay, well, if this person is watching, and if you told me,
I have the power.
that you watch our TikTok videos, which a lot of you do, and I appreciate, but
Yeah, that's
you
good.
should come on the podcast at some point, maybe. That's
Yep.
my invitation.
yeah.
After Conrad, it's supposed to be Anthony Merkel. We have like a huge lineup.
We
of
have a
people that
lot of
want.
people, and we have like 2 weeks before I leave again
That's
for
right.
college. So
Wow.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Well,
It's
you know what?
pretty- it's
Let's
pretty rough.
14 people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
A
If we
podcast
do
a
it
day
every single
while
day.
I'm at camp,
Mhm.
I'll just like do a phone call in.
You could just
Yeah,
do the
Skype call.
DATs, Let them rot.
Yeah, pretty much.
No.
Take
Well,
them with you.
yeah.
Have them all on the podcast.
Camp activity. That'd be so much fun.
You'd have to come out to camp during one of the
And
sessions.
do a
You
podcast
could just
with
do a
the
pod-
kids.
just
I
do
don't think their
live
parents.
audience.
I don't think their parents would enjoy that
That'd be
much.
the
man.
live audience, though. That'd be so funny.
They could
You
do
know
the
they
laugh
talk.
track.
They talk
Yeah.
the entire time though. Like they would
No,
not
they
pay
wouldn't.
attention
I
to what
would-
we're saying at all.
By that time, I would have like laid down the law. So
Ah, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can be pretty strict with the.
Yeah.
You know, the
well, you heard it
youngins.
here first. We're very strict with your children, and we don't let them have any fun
Yeah.
ever. Actually,
Yeah,
ever.
that's right.
So
Isn't your position called like director of fun or something, Conrad?
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of more.
Okay,
into
direct this fun right now.
director
Yeah,
of
I'm kind
your
of the
mama?
assistant program director now.
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah, because he
gotcha.
introduced you
I've
as that, and I was
morphed.
like,
I've evolved.
since when?
Into what?
I'm no longer a tadpole. I'm a frog.
I
Wow.
swear, if this is Andrew Gear calling me right now.
Andrew.
It is too.
Yay!
Andrew Gear's about to make a special appearance on the Poocast. You're on the Poocast.
Yeah.
What do you want? You're
I had too many tacos for breakfast.
you're wasting valuable screen time.
Mute?
Mute?
Did you just put me on mute?
Verbally.
No.
Oh.
You should, yeah, man. You should mute yourself so I can say some words, man.
He has to say some words.
Say some words.
What's going on?
I just want to ask you a question.
Okay, well, what's the question?
Am I still on the podcast?
Yeah.
Can you edit it out?
Sure.
Okay. What time? I'm headed my way over there now.
I'm not editing right
What kind of question is that?
Edit that out right now.
now. You're headed.
What
You're
time?
headed to
I'm
railway
headed over
right now.
right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm walking.
Okay. Well, we're only like 10 minutes in, so give us another while.
Wowza. All right.
What a Chad.
Okay, so that happened.
Yeah.
I'm not editing any of that out. Just
Okay.
kidding. I probably will a little
Yeah.
bit of it.
Conrad, I wanted you on the podcast to talk about your passion for language.
Okay, but first, I think you can see my knees in the camera, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna
Are you kidding?
I'm just gonna
That's
raise
gonna
that
bring
a
in
little bit.
crowd.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'd watch it just for that.
Okay.
All right.
raise
Eyes
the camera.
glued.
No, I'll do it in
Oh.
editing.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to point it out.
Okay.
Anyway.
Audio listeners, you can't see
Yeah,
Owen's
dude,
knees.
screw you.
See
mean,
Owen's knees on our Patreon, actually.
Video watchers, you probably won't be able to see it
You
either.
guys have Patreon?
No,
We're
that'd
gonna
be
start
so
one,
funny
though.
if we did.
We're gonna start one.
One time,
one
Owen,
of these
like-
days I'm gonna start donating to History of the English Language Podcast Patreon.
Good. I want to make a Patreon.
That guy has spent
things.
10 years making that podcast.
That's insane.
Aw.
He started in 2011 and then
Wow.
started putting out episodes in 2012.
That's crazy.
He spent a whole year of prep.
Aw.
That's unreal. I spent 45 minutes of prep.
I know.
Hey, the idea of the Poocast.
Took
Uh,
another 45 minutes.
Look,
Okay, no.
15 years of
We
like, character
wanted a
development.
That's
podcast,
true.
yeah.
That's true. Character development is
that was
is
like
everything.
4 years in the making, and then finally deciding to do it, and then this sign itself,
Took about
15
minutes.
minutes.
But that's not the
Scared?
point.
Sign is like
Scared?
literally my favorite thing ever.
Yep, and we had to take it down when the people took
Yeah.
pictures of my house.
It's
Because
so
for some reason, when they were listing my house, they didn't want the Poocast in it.
Yeah, what the heck?
I don't know. I don't know about the real estate market.
Yeah,
it's
they
just
wanna-
it's going downhill if they don't want pictures of
But
this.
once they
in
find
there.
out they're buying a celebrity's house, well,
That's true.
The price is
Yeah.
gonna go
That's
even
true.
lower.
When they see these beautiful 2x10 studs on top of that shiplap 2x12.
That are very
Whoa.
weirdly spaced.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the lethal pipes.
Yeah, the
yeah.
lethal pipes
Conrad
that
has hit his
Conrad.
head on the ceiling.
I went down to my knees the second time.
See, that's why I think Conrad's the
Pain.
tallest person to ever be in this house.
Yeah.
To ever be.
I can't fact check that, but I feel like it might be a thing. I'll scroll back in my memory. Yeah, no, you are.
112 years.
Yeah, you are.
Oh yeah, isn't this house like 100-something years old?
I think it's 112 this year.
And you've lived in the walls this whole time.
Yep.
How's
Literally
it feel to
100
finally be out?
years old.
Why
man.
in the world is there a support there right beside all the studs? Did they not
Couldn't tell you.
like it's right beside the chimney or like a whatever that is? That's rock.
Yeah, it's rock.
Whatever.
Whatever. You know, just
Somebody
house
still bought the
crumbles.
house. So.
Yeah. Wait, someone bought it?
Yeah.
Way.
Yeah. So,
Congratulations.
thank you. I'm $5 richer.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody bought my house. So
Wow.
Hey,
we
you can buy the witch's house.
no, we take possession of an acreage on the 19th. So
Wow, that's
so
coming up.
we'll start moving all our stuff out on
Are
the
you
19th.
excited for that?
I am. I'm excited that
Lots
it's
of
happening
land.
before
You move.
I move to Red Deer, so that I can at least
Yeah, see
be in my
Yeah.
room
Every-
for one day.
Every
and then leave.
major event that
good.
has happened in Owen's life, he has been at school for.
Oh yeah,
Or in Montana, apparently.
yeah, we're in
So-
Montana.
I'm Montana.
Yeah, well, I went with my girlfriend Brooke's family to that. I went with my girlfriend, whose name is Brooke. This is family.
Yeah, I saw.
Sorry,
I was
that kinda
following.
just-
The apostrophe was apparent. In
Yeah,
my
sorry,
eye. I knew
my-
it was. It was good.
It
Yeah.
just kind of all came out at once.
Anyway.
No, I
they
thought
have
Brooke's
they have a
family was one
timeshare.
name.
You went and saw Hannah
Yeah.
Montana.
Yeah, they have a timeshare out in Hannah, Montana. Yeah, it's
What?
all the
Montana's
whole.
amazing.
The whole
Montana's
place was
literally like
all-
Saskatchewan.
No,
kinda.
it's not.
They have mountains.
Okay,
but
they have the
Half of
Fair
Montana is like it's the
pond.
Glacier National Park in Montana. Have you been? It's
I've been.
insane. That's not like
Yeah.
Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
It's got
Wow. Yeah.
the big ones.
Anyway, it was pretty. It was pretty. I had a lot of
Vast
fun.
pyramid.
It is.
Yeah.
It is pretty. It's pretty.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Montana should be part of Canada. I want to buy Montana.
Hey, actually, incorrect. Wexit.
Yeah, true. We should
Oh,
should
yeah.
be a part of Montana.
Yeah.
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 And then we should together make a republic.
The Republic of Monsask, Alberta.
No, not Alberta.
Monsask.
Alberta.
There you go.
Yeah. Muskipatoon.
Muskipatoon.
As one would say.
Oh man.
Totally forgot about that guy.
Muskipatoon Dan.
He's blazed into my mind.
we actually talk about Muskipatoon like pretty much
Okay.
at least once every other day.
Really?
I introduced Dan Stobie to
Yeah.
all of the family camp as the guy who introduced Muskipatoon to me. That was my introduction. Then I walked out,
Oh, that's so funny.
and he didn't mention Muskipatoon the whole time.
Yeah.
So for those of you that don't know who Muskipatoon is, you aren't gonna get to know. We're not gonna tell you.
He's sort of a
So-
folklore hero.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Ask
Dan
Dan
Stobie.
Stobie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan Stobie's
Hit
in
him up.
know.
Ask him about it.
All our beachy listeners.
Yeah.
There's
Shout out
probably-
to the beachy listeners.
Yeah.
Which is
Sean
pretty much
to
Sean. That's about it.
Sean.
Sean isn't even in Beachy.
And I don't
Okay,
think
so
he
no,
listens to
He's
the
in
buddy.
podcast.
Valley View.
Okay, so no, buddy.
And he doesn't respond to me anymore.
Sean, come
Aw,
on, man.
Sean, this is a call for help.
Get your act together.
Yeah, get your act together, Sean. He's
Anyway.
married now, you know?
He is.
Is he?
It's
What?
True.
What?
No
How do
way.
you not know? Yeah.
I
I
was,
didn't know
I was
that.
there.
Yeah.
I gave Linnea away.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what was her name again?
Linnea.
Linnea.
Linnea?
I thought you said Linnea. And
I
like,
had a
huh?
cousin named Linnea.
Really?
I
Oh,
still,
had-
she
yeah, I
is
was
still
like, what happened
alive.
to
I
her?
still do have a cousin. I
Did
just,
she happen to marry Sean?
I don't know, maybe.
Ooh.
Maybe I'm related to Sean.
What have you related to Sean? Sean taught me. Okay. I've told this story to Conrad, but I don't think I've told it to Owen. I didn't know that you can beat Minecraft until like
You did
a
tell
couple
me
of years
about
ago when Sean Timothy Thompson told me that he beat Minecraft, and I was
Yeah.
like,
that. You did.
wait, what? I was like, you can't do that. And then he explained to me, him and Jonathan Grant. Literally, like, we're supposed to be, like, harnessing kids onto the zip line and, like, definitely paying attention. But I am so, like, involved in the lore of Minecraft, which they're, like, talking about, you know, the nether. And I was like, what? And the ender dragon. I'm like, this
You didn't know the Nether?
No!
I don't know.
I was a noob.
Did they defeat it with beds at that point, or were they?
I don't
still
know if
in
that
No, it was
was
like- no.
discovered yet.
No, it wasn't discovered yet. It was the OG.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. One time I
Defeat them
sped run
with a diamond
Minecraft.
hoe.
I sped
Destroy.
run Minecraft in the way that you're not supposed to at all, and just like randomly found a village and was randomly walking around and then found a hole that had like the ender portal and stuff, and I was like,
What? You
Oh.
just stumbled on it?
yeah, it was sick. I was like in this library and I was like, oh man, there's weird like books and cobwebs and stuff, and Ryan was like, wait.
Wait a minute.
I was
That's
like, Ryan,
the
come
end
back.
of
I found
Minecraft.
this like library underground because he was like off
You still
venturing.
needed ender pearls. Or
Yeah,
ender
and I
diamonds or
had
whatever.
to find the pearls, but I
You
actually,
just like wait one night and then you get to go.
yeah, got a couple. It was-
I feel very bad for the first person that created a house in the nether and tried to sleep. And
yeah,
absolutely blew up their entire house and killed them, and they lost all of their
that happened
things.
to me.
I feel
because
really
I
bad
didn't
for that
know.
person.
I didn't know. That was
Okay. I gotta tell you
Annoying.
something I saw today
okay.
Yeah.
as I was doing sermon prep. I took
Okay.
a little break.
Mhm.
A guy, you know, Van Gogh's Starry Night.
Yes.
A
Yep.
guy made 3D Minecraft Starry Night.
That's so
Like
cool.
the entire
Man.
thing.
That's so cool.
Like
That's
hundreds
awesome.
of hours.
That's actually sick. Did you
It's
see like when they made like a computer, like an
insane.
actual working computer in Minecraft?
Yep.
Like,
I
isn't
have
that
seen that.
so
It's
weird?
I saw them make a
absolutely
calculator.
unreal.
Oh, like stuff like that freaks me out.
So
Have you seen the Better Call Saul
unreal.
on Minecraft?
I still don't even know what Better Call Saul is.
Huh?
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay, so
Well, I
Better
guess
Call-
I've never seen Breaking Bad,
Okay,
so.
okay. This is so Better Call Saul is after Breaking Bad. So Breaking Bad is the amazing show
Yeah, of course.
with Walter White and Jesse.
Eisenberg.
Yeah. Jesse. That's my Walter
Jesse.
White impression. Thank you. Anyways,
Wait,
I'll be
isn't
all night.
Jesse Eisenberg? Isn't that
No.
Lex Luthor? Isn't that the actor?
Oh.
Isn't that Luther
I know who exactly you're
Morrison?
thinking about.
No, Lex Luthor in Batman v
Eisenberg is not his
Superman.
name because he's also on The Social Network.
Yeah, isn't it? His name's Jesse Eisenberg, isn't it?
Oh,
Versus
maybe.
Superman.
It's not
No,
a
it's a
very
terrible
good
I
movie.
left. I left when he was like swimming through gold.
Whoa.
that's a
Sounds
bad
like some
movie.
sort
That
of
was in
James
youth camp.
Bond. Oh.
Youth camp? You guys watched that
Yeah.
at youth camp?
I left.
That is a poor use of your time.
Wait, why'd you leave? Was it because it was a bad movie?
I was so bored.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I
interesting.
hate most superhero Marvel.
Trash. Whoa. Oh, a slip of the tongue.
Yeah, sorry. I'm just
Passionate, yeah.
I mean, treasure.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're not objectively great
Yeah,
movies. This is a hot take.
See,
mean-
and I used to be all about it. And
remember those
then
days.
and
Dark
then
times.
I just wasn't.
After
That's all
I
it
was
is,
talking
man.
about
Last
this.
2 weeks has been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After
True.
Iron Man died, it's been hard for me to like invest time. Like other than Spider-Man. Spider-Man is like really great still.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Jesse Eisenberg's
That's his
his
name.
Okay,
After
okay.
I saw Endgame advertised in Bolivia the entire time I was there, and everybody was so excited, that really put the nail in the coffin.
Really?
Yeah.
I was so annoyed with everybody only ever talking about stupid Endgame.
In Bolivia?
Yeah, man.
Bolivia.
They love Marvel,
Really?
and they love like anime.
well,
Big
anime I
fans.
understand. Anime I understand. But
Yeah.
you've never
Well,
seen anime.
See-
And you don't dabble in anime.
See, I have a
I get it.
a common. Actually,
Bolivia
sorry.
people.
There's a kid today, that had a Tokyo Ghoul home screen.
Oh, sick.
And he said, and I recognized it. I've never seen it.
Yeah, how do you
at
know it was
all.
Tokyo Ghoul?
Never seen it. And
Carl's
so
right,
then
Tokyo Ghoul.
he was like, Owen, you're cool. You know what that is. And I was like, I played along with it. I was like, yeah, sure. I have no idea what that is.
I've never seen Tokyo Ghoul either, so.
But anyway, what I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I have, when it comes to like popular things that have a storyline and then they just do not know how to end it,
Mm-hmm.
I like to pick a chunk of it and say, okay, this is what I like. Anything after that I could care less about, but this is
Yeah.
what I like. So for me, with Marvel, it's up until Endgame. Anything after
Mhm.
Endgame, I
Yeah.
don't care if I see it or if I don't see it. Same with like Five Nights at Freddy's, one of my favorite game sagas of all
Mhm.
time. After the
It's a horror
sixth
game.
installment, they've made like 3 games
Mhm,
after that.
mhm.
Couldn't care less. My storyline is right there.
What? You didn't like the pop star Freddy or whatever the heck he is?
Freaking security breach. Five Nights at Freddy's
Yeah.
security breach.
Yeah, man, you like to
I watched it. I watched the whole playthrough and I was like,
Okay,
you know
ready?
what?
Time to get
I'm
copyrighted.
okay.
Ho, 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 ho,
That's good.
That's gonna be one of our TikTok clips. It's gonna be a 5-second clip of you saying, "Okay, time to get copyrighted." Her. And it's gonna be funny.
Five
Watch,
Nights
it's
at
gonna be
Freddy's.
funny.
Yeah, watch on. Subscribe to our TikTok. And
Yeah,
our Patreon.
I think it's the Owen and Anna Poocast. Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, we don't know.
I'm a very bad social media manager. I
Yeah,
could care
I
less
want
about
to get
what
on the
all of our
social
stuff is
media
called.
manager side. I feel like the Owen and Anna Poocast, you know, a little bit of.
You need
If
to
we
get
had a little
your-
bit of content,
get
you know what I'm
your
saying?
name out there.
Well, we do. Also, Current knows about the Poocast too.
Yeah,
All
people
17,000 people.
people know about the Poocast and don't know that I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
There have been
That's-
people who've like, "Oh, Owen, I heard you had a podcast," and I was like, "I do. Yes, you're right." Doesn't mention anything about any of my other media
I'll be
endeavors.
honest. I'm not sure if I've watched any video you've ever made. No,
Hey,
that's
and you
not
know
true.
what?
I
That
watched
is-
one. I
that is
watched
totally
like one of your
okay.
very early videos.
Of course,
Oh,
because that's
okay.
what everybody watches.
They're
They could
like-
care
like
less
a
about my
minute.
most recent videos. They want to
Oh.
go back to the
The
Lego
dirty-
minifigure
yeah.
reviews,
Yeah,
or
it's
the
sort of-
or the Mario Kart videos where I
Oh.
took my iPod and I screen recorded our box TV right over there.
I like
Sick.
it. It's kind of like
Sick.
Sean Thompson, Backwardo 5. I don't know if you've seen.
I have
It's
not
classic.
seen.
Sean's an infant in it.
Oh yeah, no, I was
He
like
just
12, I
Does
think, in these
everything
videos.
backwards.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's amazing.
That's
I did not know
awesome.
he was some sort of a media designer. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
He
has a lot of-
surprises me.
He has
You
a lot
know?
of roller coaster reviews.
That's
I
awesome.
love that. That's actually hilarious. Why?
He is big into roller coasters.
Really?
Into big roller coasters.
Oh.
He's big into big roller
He's
coasters.
big.
Wow, he's
Man,
He's a big dude.
Big boy.
He's a big boy.
He's
Yeah,
awesome.
big
He's
heart, you know.
very
Yeah.
good looking.
Guys,
He's a twig, but
No, not even
let's
close.
body shame Sean Thompson on the Poocast. If you guys don't know Sean Thompson, that's too bad.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's too damn
fat.
I hate to break it to you.
bad.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But anyway, yeah, I called it Owen Cave TV because if you look around you, this somewhat resembles.
That's what you
what
called
a
it,
cave.
cave?
Is that
Yeah,
actually
what a cave
why?
would look like.
I feel like I've
I've
asked that question
still
100 times.
Never got merch.
I know.
From you.
I know.
Conrad is very bitter.
I literally
about that.
saw your dad wearing
Yeah.
merch. Jack
Is
has,
he
like,
wearing
3
it right
shirts.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
who knows? Who
Was-
knows if he's wearing anything right now? But he was earlier.
Well, I was gonna say when you showed up, was he?
Jack has a couple shirts. Carl has a couple shirts. Do
Yeah.
I? No.
No.
Well, if I
No.
ever put them back into production, Conrad, you will be the first one to receive one.
Okay.
And that's a promise. That is a promise. But anyway, yeah, that was. I feel like I've told this story a couple times.
Oh.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
good.
solid.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like I've told it a couple times, but it's because there was a YouTube channel that I watched called EvanTube HD, and so I kind of tried my best to as closely rip off his name as I could. So I did, instead of Evan, I did Owen, and then instead of
sense.
HD, I did TV because I don't know, I thought TV sounded cool, so I just needed a middle word, and I was like, well, I record my videos in the basement. What about cave?
Sick.
So I just
But
did
now
Owen
it's
Cave
different,
TV.
isn't it?
I changed it just to cave because
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that looked a little better.
Yeah, but the OCTV is.
The
Oh, it's your
OCTV is still a
license
thing.
plate. That's how
It
I
is,
knew
yeah.
for sure that
Yeah,
this was your
OCTV is my license plate.
Yeah.
Yep, and a lot of people think that it stands for octave, and so they think it's like a musical thing.
Oh.
And I'm just like, sure, hey, you can think that.
Yeah.
Think whatever you'd like.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's up to
It's
interpretation.
up to it's art, you know.
I'm gonna get a license plate with like 6 random letters, and just let people. It'll be up to their interpretation.
Yeah.
Every time someone asks me, "Is this what it means?" I'll say, "Absolutely."
Well, good. You know.
Yes.
When I see
100%
it-
of it.
How did you guess?
When I see a license plate with numbers and letters, I just.
Every license plate, Anna.
You know, the common things that license plates have on them.
What does it mean? It's like their star sign for
like-
cars, man.
It's like K73AF4,
Yeah.
and it's like, what does it mean?
Yeah. Some like lucky numbers or whatever.
I always knew which one was my grandpa's truck because his license plate started with JFK.
Oh.
And I always thought, wow, that was real lucky for you to get that. His
What?
truck got crushed by a semi a week ago.
Get wrecked.
You want to know? Yeah, you want to know the really funny part about that? My dad was just telling me this. Is that my grandpa, on their way up to Vancouver, because they were driving his truck, he's like, I think it's time for me to get a new truck. He's like, I've had this truck for a long time. I think I could upgrade. And then all the stuff on like his little screen on the front, like the time was wrong and all the settings were all wonky. So Emma was playing around on it and she got it tailored specifically to what my grandpa wanted, like perfectly. And then 20 minutes later, they get crushed by a semi. And the one thing, there were 2 things they said that my grandpa was concerned about. He wanted to know where his glasses went because they flew off his face.
I can relate.
And he was very upset that his truck just got tailored to his likings and now it's destroyed.
Oh. For
But
those
that
of
was
you who
funny.
don't know, if you live under a rock.
If you don't even know me.
Yeah. Owen's like whole family just got obliterated.
Plowed by a semi.
Yeah.
They're
But
all
they're
fine.
okay. They're
Yeah,
fine.
they're all good. They have some minor bruising and like
A little bit of whiplash,
yeah,
probably.
but
yeah.
that's you
Semi
know.
went off the cliff though.
Well, the semi like it almost did.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Well, yeah, the other car. Wait, do you know exactly what happened?
I was actually driving the
Oh.
semi.
It's a figment of your imagination. Wake up.
Wake up. Wake up.
We like to
That's
freak out our schizophrenic viewers every now and then.
That's a little. I thought you were barking.
It is actually sort of a bark.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta really get the growl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you wake up people, you know, if they're asleep and they need to be
Yeah.
woken up.
Oh yeah.
You just go like to their shoulders and
Yeah. Like there
That'd
was
be very
there was
good,
one
yeah.
time where I don't remember what it was, but all the boys were sleeping up in the above the dining hall.
Yeah.
And
hall?
yeah,
Okay.
and you were telling the most absurd and terrifying story I have ever heard in my
No,
life.
remember we were
memory
in
of
Dagan's
that.
cabin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, that was the
Bud
same
Nelson.
Bud Nelson.
You want to know the funny thing is that I now know 3 people that their first name is Bud, and they all work for the city.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, that
Bud Nelson.
What
And the
on
man who
earth?
pushed him in.
what? Was,
Bud Nelson.
oh, we were all extremely overtired.
Okay, you guys were
But-
all like so scared. I don't think I've
Yeah,
ever seen
it was
Carl
terrifying.
that scared, except for the Thomas the Train incident.
What?
Carl was more scared about that.
What is the
The Thomas-
Thomas the Train incident?
Uncle Tony.
Oh,
So we were at Uncle Tony.
Love
My
Uncle
Uncle
Tony.
Tony lives in Creston, and he is a
icon.
man from the Middle East, unspecified country. So we were camping outside his house in this tent, and it was me and Jack and Carl, my 2 brothers, and it was like just dusk, just time to go to sleep,
Yeah.
and a train whistles way down the Creston Valley, and Carl is half asleep, and he's like, "What was that? What was that?" We're like 6, 8, 9, something like that, 7, 8, 9, and Jack's like, "It's Thomas the Train." And then Carl's like, "What the heck?" I didn't say that. Jack says, "I didn't say that." We convinced him that it was the little people. And he was so scared about these little like demonic fairies that were whispering in his head about Thomas the Train, which we also convinced him that there wasn't a train sound. Carl was
Gaslighted.
You're so
he was
rude.
very gaslit.
Guessing.
Yeah, it was very entertaining.
That is
You guys are so mean.
funny.
Well,
That's actually hilarious.
That's just pretty
funny.
funny.
I'm
That's
gonna
pretty
drop
funny.
that joke around
That's
one of
pretty
these
funny.
days.
just go.
You say something,
Thomas
Anna?
the Train.
I didn't say it.
The little
The
people.
little people again, Carl.
The little
Yeah.
people are back.
No, but you
Carl.
guys were all so scared in that cabin.
Yeah, I remember
Like, I walked you
It
and
was
Letitia
terrifying.
back to your
yeah.
cabin.
No, I actually don't think I've ever been that scared in my entire life. Like, okay, wait, okay. Other than like seeing a horror movie, but like because of someone's storytelling,
Oh yeah.
I don't know what it was. I think it was also like it was so like late, and Dagan also just told us her story about like
Yeah.
how someone came into her bunkhouse like randomly, even though it was locked, and she looked and like no one was there, kind of thing.
But it was
Like that kind of stuff was freaking me out.
Letitia's
I was like
story-
shaking.
Letitia's story was like, downstairs, there was a door
Oh, her door is
that we'd
scary.
always close.
No, I.
And
hate
then it would be
that
open.
room. I hate
Yeah.
that.
Okay, if you go down to the basement and you see that door, then you'll know.
I hate that room in our
Yeah,
house.
that room is like literally terrifying. I've gone in there with like a crucifix, like every time I open it.
I
Like,
hate
it's
that room.
scary.
I've been in there once.
Yeah,
It haunts me every day.
yeah.
Ooh,
It is just.
I hunt it every day.
Yeah.
You haunt me.
It's just like one of those things
Actually,
with scary vibes.
When you said, what did you say? You take possession of your place.
Yeah.
My mental image was you and your fam just like
Just like a
floating
ghost.
in at dusk. Just like kind of nestling into the corners.
Yeah. We
Your
take
clothes are like kind of tattered, sort of look 1800s esque.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
What
kind
else
of
did
my
he mean?
mental image.
Yeah.
Yeah. We take possession of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm
like,
surprised, this place isn't like haunted. Or,
Hey,
you,
knock
don't,
on
you don't even
wood.
have
I
like
don't know.
scary stories.
Why did I hit my head?
Oh yeah, like those.
I got pushed.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not that you're tall and the bar is very low.
No.
No.
Who put those pipes there? Was it the little people?
Not
We
me.
don't know.
Conrad, how
Could
do you
be.
feel about things like that? Like
Oh,
haunting.
gooey.
No, like.
Descriptor is that?
That's my go-to when people say, "How do you feel?"
Gooey.
Gooey. That is always very.
They
good.
never know what to do with it. Yeah.
That's
anyway,
true, actually.
Go
Like
on.
when you hear stories like that are like actually
Someone put-
inexplicable.
Someone put the copper pipes in here to hit
no,
my
no,
head.
like or like someone like someone saw like their dead sister on their bed and like or
What if
a
she had
girl
like recently died, like that day?
okay, no, like you know what I mean.
I don't know. I believe in demons.
See,
Yeah.
that's my logic, is that I don't want to, but if I believe in angels, then therefore the opposite is also
Yeah, if you believe in
true.
God, you believe in hell, yeah.
I believe angels around us.
So that freaks me out a little, but it's okay because whenever I get scared, I then very loudly whisper, "In the name of Jesus Christ, get out of here!"
I rebuke you.
I was like, Owen, this is your mom. I'm just closing the door.
In the name of Jesus Christ, I tell you to leave. That's when they check me into
Just
the
like
cuckoo bin.
chuck salt at her. No, I believe that there's angels and demons,
Mm-hmm.
but I have no. Okay, I have fear of demons,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not like.
A
Not
ghost hunter.
actually. It's just like you can be startled by something and not actually truly be afraid of it. That's kind of the
Yeah.
same. It's like an
No, I get that.
involuntary reaction, just like a darkness in the room.
I get,
I get that a lot,
Yeah,
but
that's fair.
then you just pray.
Yeah.
Sometimes you stay up all night.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
That's the
Sometimes
grind.
you run outside in your nightcap, you know, jump over a fence. My Opa did that actually.
He jumped over a fence with
In
a
his
knife.
nightcap?
Why did he do that? I can't remember. No, nightcap, nightgown. Yeah.
Yeah, and he just was doing hurdles.
Yeah.
Why do people wear a
He was an
nightcap?
athletic man.
Yeah.
Oh, don't want to sleep naked. I don't know.
A nightcap?
Well, because it was cold. Like
Okay,
back in the
but-
day, it was really
okay?
cold.
They're scared of the cold.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you wear a cap because your ears get cold
Well,
when you
yeah.
sleep.
Okay. I don't know if there's like some like different
No.
reason. Yeah.
No, anyway, there was like some sort of a cow got out, milk cow got out, or a
Oh.
thunderstorm
Classic.
or something, and he, in the middle of the night, vaulted a fence, barbed wire fence,
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
and then bingo bango, died of Alzheimer's, just like that.
Well,
Man, that barber fence definitely had something to do with it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I blame the
Absolutely.
Yeah. Who put the fence there?
It was the
He
little
doesn't
people.
remember.
It was the little people.
Yeah.
Don't watch this Poocast at night. You may have nightmares.
Yeah, this is a
You may
spooky-
get
this
scared.
this is our Halloween episode.
August. It's August 5th.
It's almost the end of August, which is close
It's
to Halloween.
5th. It's the 5th.
Okay, fun fact.
It's literally the
I-
5th day of
I
August.
thought it was the 8th. On my journal, I just wrote in at some couple days ago because I missed a couple days. So I'm actually on like the 10th in my mind. Because when I got this new watch, it doesn't have
Yeah.
the date on it. So I have no concept of the date now.
No, yeah, because
Like, I
That's
didn't even
fair.
know we were in August.
That's fair.
The
Conrad
only
lost
way I
his
keep.
phone on the beach, like randomly. Okay, this is the story, Owen. We're literally
Okay.
we're at Lac Percier,
Yeah.
and
Lack.
yeah, Lac, you know.
Black. Some language called.
Lac,
Anyway, go on.
Lac Pelletier.
Yeah. Anyways, we're there, and like it's like Conrad, the gang, you know.
Yeah.
Conrad,
So
other people that don't
Conrad,
know,
you and a bunch of Hispanics.
Yeah.
There was actually 73 Bolivian natives there.
Oh, there's a 73 billion. I was like, well, yeah.
A billion.
Anyways, so like we're just about to leave, and Conrad's like, man, I can't find my phone. I'm like, oh, like we can go back and look. Conrad's like, no, like okay, I'll go look, and he just like scanned the beach for like 45 seconds and like
It wasn't
came
there.
back.
No, it's gone.
And
It
yeah,
was gone.
And it just comes back and he's like, well, I don't know where it is. Like, it's gone. We'll just go. And I was like, well, don't you want to look? No, like it'll show up. It's fine. So
That's
like
so funny.
we literally like go out for supper and like we go to this ball game.
And then we rushed to get
Yeah.
to the ball game, which we lost.
Yeah, classic.
And we're out of the finals.
Oh, that
Oh
sucks.
no, I'm sorry. You guys won like 2 though recently.
Yeah, we made it to the second round
That's impressive.
after winning 2
I'm impressed.
games in the regular season.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
depressed.
That
Anyway,
depressing.
go on.
Oh, yeah,
enough.
yeah. Anyways, so then this whole phone fiasco. Conrad now doesn't have a phone for like a month.
Yeah.
Basically 3 weeks.
Best month of my
Jeez.
life.
Yeah, you were just
Fair
off the
enough.
grid.
Fair
I
enough.
wish I could lose things and be that content with
I wish
my-
I could lose things.
No, I lose
Hey,
things
I
too
can make
much.
you- I can make you
Because I
lose things. I
practice
can
it.
steal it right now.
Losing things.
Oh,
Yeah.
I practice. I do that practice very often.
Okay.
Yeah, do you?
Unintentionally.
So it sounds like you're set up for success.
Well,
Fair
yeah.
enough,
Fine.
dude.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Anyways, and then yesterday was it?
Yeah, yesterday morning,
Yeah.
I go to my car and I look like in front of my gear shift. There's like 2 like water bottle holders, and then there's this little like
Console.
thing for
Yeah.
CDs. Right on top, my phone.
Wait, on top. It wasn't even inside.
Well, it was like there's
Oh.
no lid on it, but like
Yeah.
it was on top of the stuff underneath it.
Wrap
I
your
looked
head
in there. That was
around
the first place I looked. Other people looked there. It was broad daylight when I looked there. It was not there.
Yeah.
Explain that, liberals.
Yeah. Lip tart.
See, I don't even know. Whenever I say that, just know that I have no idea how the United States politics works. So that's not meant to be offensive to anyone. That's just the
But
first
if it
word that
is-
comes to mind.
That's okay.
Yeah, just take it. Take it how you want.
Liberal is
Wow.
also in Canada.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Democrats
You're thinking
and
of the
Republicans
Oh.
are the-
Democrats. No,
So,
okay. But
I
there's
don't know
a
how
couple of
politics
senses of
work.
liberal here
Okay.
because liberal, the old sense, just meant free, and that
Free.
was what everybody believed. And
Yeah.
all the conservatives now would have been considered liberals back in the good old days when people
The French
weren't
Revolution, you know what I'm
insane.
saying?
No, that was kind of secular humanism jumping off a cliff, but that's okay.
Hey, you know what? I stand by Robespierre and everything that he did.
Did you know
Really?
that the emu can travel at 40 kilometers an hour?
So can Robespierre, actually.
Who's Robespierre?
He's also a flightless bird.
Oh, Robespierre.
You literally just said you would believe everything.
I think it's a Robespierre as in a different type of
Robespierre.
bird. That- I know who Robespierre
That's
is.
so
Short-term
funny.
memory loss after 3 seconds.
I have Alzheimer's in my family, okay? That's sensitive.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Okay. Fair enough.
Hey, you remembered it though.
Good.
So what's the real truth?
Hey, long term.
Wake up.
Long term memory, I
Wake
know.
up.
That's the same with Alzheimer's. You know, some long term ish, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, I was gonna
forget.
say something, but then I thought it was good comedic timing for the emu comment.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I don't know what
Where
I was
you
gonna
going? The
say.
emu can run like 400 miles an hour. What was that?
40 kilometers an hour.
400 miles an hour?
Kilometers an
How
hour.
do we have
Yeah.
horses? We have got
Do you know
emus the
that
whole time.
jackrabbits can run 40 clicks?
They're
Wait, actually?
Yes.
they're
The
ridiculously
amount of
fast.
jackrabbits we've chased down our lane going 40 clicks. Man, those pistons be pumping.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Man.
On the rabbit.
One time, I actually saw an emu
Yeah.
with a rabbit on it running 50 clicks. Power booster.
It was like
Fast and
injecting its like
Well,
it's
yeah,
like
the bunny was
nos
like
into it.
up and down, just like sort of like a piston. Just
It's like legs, just like.
yeah,
like,
it actually reminded me of like a jockey.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, he actually was wearing like
A spider jockey from Minecraft, and we bring it full circle.
We do.
spider jockey.
Yeah,
Okay, I
so
haven't
there's-
been around Minecraft since like anything happened.
I don't even think I played like
I used to
during the
play
cave update.
1.7.10
How do you remember that?
because it's important because that's the only server that still accepted the Lord of the Rings mod, which had like thousands of
awesome.
mobs. You guys need to try it at home. It's amazing. Best mod ever. Also the only one I really tried in depth, but it was amazing.
That's cool.
Really? So
No.
wait, what does a Lord of the Rings mod do?
So it's the entire map of the Lord of the Rings to scale
Oh, really?
with different terrains for each thing and
Oh.
different mobs
crazy.
for
So
each
could you be
thing.
like in the Hobbit place?
Yeah, you can be in
The
Hobbiton.
Shire.
You can hire people to like be farmers and guards, and there's like 12
What?
different roles that they have, and then they have different like for each race, and they have like 5 different kinds of orcs,
Oh my
And, like,
goodness.
10 different kinds of men.
That's actually sick.
It's unbelievable.
That is so cool.
And
That's
you can
really
like
cool.
you can run for like
5 minutes at least.
no like hours and hours and hours, and you slowly discover places, and you can teleport from places once you've discovered them.
That's so cool.
Wait, so
And
it's
you can
still like
ride
an, like an
pigs
infinite map?
that actually like can jump up to 7
Wow.
blocks. Was my best pig, which was insane. If you jumped on him,
That's
he'd hurt
impressive.
himself falling,
Yeah.
and then I think he got killed by like a wolf or something.
That's too
Classic.
bad.
But
What
it
was
was
his name? Did you name your pigs?
fine.
Schwein. Schwein.
Ash fine
Pick.
Clinodine.
Pick. Pick.
Yeah.
Do you know that French? Pick.
You might know it as its English loanword equivalent, pork.
Oh, gotcha.
But
Because in the language of cuisine, we use French.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
here we are.
Language.
Language.
Yay.
There it is.
Conrad's super passionate about languages.
I'm
Conrad can
passionate
finally
about
talk about his
languages.
language.
Conrad knows cognate things.
Cognate?
Cognitive.
There
no,
you
not
go.
that one.
The gray matter.
Dang it. I forget the
Cognate.
word. Cognate.
Which is it's
Oh, wait. The
cognitive
cousin.
and cognate are cognate. Fun fact.
Cognate is like a cousin of a word with the
Yes.
same mother.
Yes.
One
Similarly, as one person could be cousins with another, and they
For-
both have mothers.
It's cog.
For
The
example,
more you know.
and we
The more you
have
know.
in English father, and in Latin
Fair.
pater.
German.
Oh.
And they're actually both descended from the Proto-Indo-European, which is like the great granddaddy of most of the languages of Europe.
Indo-European?
Yeah,
Oh.
Proto-Indo-European.
What is proto?
Proto means first.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
it's the first
That's what I kinda
Indo-European language, and then they splintered, and then they splintered again, and splintered again.
thought. Oh.
So like all like Sanskrit.
How come they're the first?
Because they can't trace it back any farther.
And that's why the people in Arkansas talk differently than us.
Exactly. Because
There's
they
some knowledge for you.
They are inbred.
Those are cousins.
Hey, fun fact.
Those are cousins with the
There
same
was
mother.
a family in like Arkansas or Wyoming that was so inbred that they started to have blue hair. This is like
What?
historically documented.
Wow.
No way.
I
Actually.
kind of want to try that out.
No.
Like, just,
Whoa.
Yeah. Malachi, what's up?
like what? Like, how far can you go to be like?
It would have to be.
Like,
I
no,
would
like-
assume quite a
With
bit.
incest,
sounds-
there's no limit.
No. Like, I don't know, like some sort of mutant. Like,
They were mutants.
Yeah.
Well,
so like with
There's also
blue hair, like
Lobster
their only
Claw
thing.
Man. Look him up. He killed his family.
What?
Well, with lobster claws, I imagine you would.
He had his hands were like all fused together and longer, and his feet were too. So he's a freak. And half his kids were normal. He had a wife. Half his kids were normal, and half his kids were
Who would
mutants.
marry a?
And he hated the fact that some of his kids weren't mutants.
Mhm.
He was so jealous that he killed his whole family.
Oh my goodness.
Lobster Claw
Man,
Man.
this is scary hour. I
Dude.
got chills from Lobster
Arkansas.
Man, speaking of incest. Let me finish.
Don't look at me. Not applicable.
Let me
Man.
finish.
Yeah, sorry, y'all.
That's one of the themes of my new script that I'm writing with Brooke and Ben. Anyway,
So
continue
wait,
about your language.
what's your new script?
No, you're not. You don't get to know.
Wait,
You don't get to know.
did you finish your script for the gold one?
No, I have no idea if that's. You don't do scripts for documentaries. You just go and
Oh,
you
yeah,
do the
true.
do.
But you like, weren't you working on a script like before at some point, and now you're working on a new script? You say?
Yeah,
I can't
but
keep up.
it's so it's the same group of people. We
Yeah.
had the idea. There's the cats to write a script, and then we were writing it, and then we didn't like where it was going, so we scrapped it and just started with a fresh idea.
Nice.
But anyway,
But you're
so
not-
this one's about a commune that are cannibals, but they don't do it because they're like, I like how people taste. They do it to keep it. They think the outside world is very like sick, and like they
Perhaps based upon a certain
Midsummer.
sort of a Saskatchewan commune.
maybe.
The Hutterites.
maybe loosely based on
Polka dot
one.
diddly do.
Maybe loosely
This
based,
is
but
actually. This is the documentary, and you're gonna go to
Yeah,
Hutterite colony.
As the
But-
Hutterites
Eat your
say,
people.
security from womb to tomb. But at what cost?
Did they actually say that?
My neighbor says that about them.
Oh, okay.
but no, it's not actually about the Hutterites.
Okay.
just
About
just
the cannibalism.
So wait,
Yeah.
so what's the reason of cannibalism? Exactly.
well, I don't know if I want to spoil it, but they're well, I guess I kind of spoiled it by saying they're cannibals.
Yeah.
Anyway,
They
guys, don't
wanna,
listen
like,
to this.
Keep it.
Yeah,
keep
they want to
pure.
keep it within the, because they don't see themselves as being like families. They're like all one. So once people turn the age of 55, they're done serving their purpose living, and now they serve their purpose as deceased to feed the rest of the commune.
You know what? That's kind of interesting. That's like
Yeah.
even Midsummer or whatever.
Yeah, it's loosely based on Midsummer.
Yeah,
too.
that's what I'm kind of assuming.
Took some inspiration from
Midsummer's
Midsummer.
Night's Dream.
You not that. You would not like Midsummer.
I don't even know
Every
if I
time you
like
say that,
Midsummer.
I think you're saying mitzvah.
Mitzvah.
Mitzvah. Like bar mitzvah.
Bar mitzvah.
I was
Yes.
just gonna say
yes. Yes. No. Midsummer.
Midsummer. Yeah.
It's this Swedish, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's this festival and whatever. It's about this
It's
movie.
a real thing.
Yeah. Midsummer's like a real thing.
Well, like, not how they depict it
No,
in the
no,
movie.
no, not how they depicted it in the
But
movie.
no, in real life,
But like,
yes,
it's like an
that's the
actual
thing.
like festival and stuff, and like they have people
It's really the
celebrate
Windscape
it.
Kite Festival.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Very similar,
Yes.
except for the people commit suicide off of giant
Hey,
rocks.
but that's the
Windscape
same-
Kite
the same
Festival meets
idea.
Jonestown. Am I right?
What's Jonestown?
What? Jonestown was this guy Jim Jones.
Yeah.
He started a cult, and then he brought everybody to a South American country, and they all
Yeah.
drank Kool-Aid, which was poison. That's
Oh.
why
That's
there's
like
jokes
the
about like
Kool-Aid.
don't drink the Kool-Aid
Yeah.
because
Never heard that
Wait,
before
what?
in my life.
Yeah, that's like a
killed
cult.
like 140 people, 170
Oh my
people.
goodness. Never heard that.
You've never
before in
been to
my
like
life.
even like a Christian gathering and like at a church with like juice and people like, oh, I wouldn't drink the Kool-Aid. fuck
No,
you."
we used to call
Really?
it Shrek juice because we would put all of the different flavors together.
Okay, swamp water.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, no, I've never heard of
Yeah,
that. That's
Jonestown.
disturbing.
That's what Jonestown means. Mass
Okay.
suicide at the hand of Jim Jones.
Jim
Well,
Jim
that's
Jim
terrifying.
Like Elvis, but with cooler glasses.
It probably was Elvis.
It probably was.
Why did-
Honestly.
Oh,
Crossover episode.
Rudolph Winkler.
Yeah. That's a Rick and Morty reference.
Yeah. I don't watch Rick and Morty.
Conrad.
I just love that one. Aberdoff Winkler.
Aberdoff Winkler. So Rick he wanted to make like the most neutral human being by choosing like Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Like the most like good American figure
Yeah.
or whatever. And then Adolf Hitler.
Nice.
It's to create like a neutral
A
person.
neutral being.
But yeah.
Aberdoff Winkler just dies though, doesn't he?
Aberdoff, no, he doesn't die. He just is like a nuance to everybody, and he's not great. But yeah, he's not how Rick imagines him to be.
Yeah, that was one clip that I watched.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't really watch Rick and Morty.
Yeah, me neither.
Can't say I've ever seen an episode of Rick
You've
and
never
Morty.
seen Pickle Rick?
Nope.
That's
I've
the
seen
funniest
like
thing I've
the
ever seen.
snippet of it, but like
Oh
Never seen the
man, the
episode.
entire episode of Pickle Rick just gets so much better as it goes on. Like he literally takes down. So he's this pickle, right? So what happens is that he's like scared to go to therapy because his family wants him to go to therapy, but Rick
Is
is
this just like a subplot?
no, I'm getting there. And then he's like turned himself in he'd rather turn himself into a pickle than go to therapy.
Oh,
That's
I
kind of like
see.
the huge thing.
I see.
And so now he's this pickle, and like his family's upset because like they're not gonna help him. But he's like, no, please, like the antidote's right there. But he rolls off the counter and like into the sewer and becomes like he's like with these rats and starts to make like this huge like sort of like what's it like a Terminator? What are those called? Like a cyborg type thing with like rat bones and like so now he has like rat legs and has a pickle, and then he like keeps like trying to find his way back home, but he ends up in like this like U.S. Army base and like it takes down a bunch of terrorists as like this pickle. It's really funny, and then he finds like oh my gosh, he finds like this partner, and they take down like the entire government of like some Soviet thing and work together.
I know that I would love Rick and Morty.
Yeah,
I would
maybe.
be so entertained by it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, no time. You don't watch TV, so it's okay.
yeah, no
But I
time
mean-
for Sudoku.
Yeah.
Conrad thought that Minions Rise of Gru was the funniest thing known to
Why are we
man.
not
I
talking about
laughed
that?
my way through the entire thing.
I went for supper just before this.
Yeah.
A little bit after this,
Yep.
As I was late, but I was telling like my pals about how we went to Minions Rise of Gru and how you thought it was like the funniest thing ever. I was like, Conrad literally laughed harder than any
Of the
kid.
children in
Like
the
it, literally hilarious.
The more kung fu-y it got, the more it deteriorated. At that point, I was already laughing so hard
Yeah.
that I just couldn't
You
stop.
just
Yeah.
keep going through.
It was
Yeah,
so
it
funny.
was
I'm so happy
Oh,
we watched that
jeez.
together. Like you've seen Kill Bill, right?
Yeah.
Didn't you love that? It's
Yeah,
like
it
Kill
was-
Bill.
it was pretty
It's
cool.
Kill Bill, but Minions.
It's pretty funny.
They start the opening, like the intro is what got me hooked. This is why I was late. I literally was talking about the intro of Minions Rise of Gru. 'Cause
Doing a
it
deep
starts-
dive of Minions.
it
2
starts-
hours.
It starts the introduction like a James Bond intro, but with Bang Bang by Nancy Sinatra, which is like the main song from Kill Bill in Minionese, while they're doing like all like the Kill Bill stuff, and I'm literally freaking out because I love Kill Bill.
Well,
Oh, it was
like
so
the theme
funny.
that they did at the start of Minions
Yeah, it's
Rise
like
of Gru,
bang bang.
that's a complete ripoff of James Bond.
Yeah, it was a James Bond like intro, but it had Kill Bill music, and
Oh,
then the yellow,
I gotcha.
the yellow jumpsuits they
Yeah.
were wearing, like that's Kill Bill.
I see.
Yeah.
So, oh man, I actually love that so much. That
yeah.
like got me hooked. I've never seen a better movie intro in my entire life, other than Minions. Rise of
Cinematic
Gru.
masterpiece.
Cinematic masterpiece. I give it 5 stars, and I also give The Northman 5 stars, which is like probably my favorite movie of all time. But
Really?
Which one?
it's called The Northman. You wouldn't like it, but
The Northman. Isn't that like about
it's like
Vikings.
Hamlet.
Icelandic?
Yeah. So
Set in Iceland, but Hamlet.
yeah. Yes. How do you? Did
I saw
tell
a
you?
preview.
Yeah. It's
You
Hamlet.
got all that from a preview?
Yeah, I didn't know that it was Hamlet until
Oh,
like.
that's 2 facts about it. That's not much.
Yeah, but I didn't know it was Hamlet until like halfway through the movie. I was like, this is pretty familiar.
I don't know if I've ever read Hamlet, if I'm being honest.
Really?
You've
Yeah.
never met Hamlet?
No.
He's a
Bro.
guy.
That guys are around. Actually, one time I saw him walking with omelet. Guys are tight.
Omelette.
No, I never read it in school.
Hamlet is
Interesting.
not my favorite.
No.
Also, at some
Macbeth
point,
was
we need
my-
to go.
I loved Macbeth. I know.
Macbeth
Yeah.
was
Julius
cool.
Caesar, I was better. But
I haven't read. a
we
lot
need to
of
go
Shakespeare.
to Shakespeare
Tempest.
and the
In
And the
park?
tent?
Shakespeare and the Tempest.
I already went with the tent for. I saw As You Like It. Yeah, but we should watch The Tempest.
Wow, thanks for inviting me. Like
Sorry.
you said you would.
I know.
I would go.
thought
That'd be
about
fun.
that. Yeah, we should go see The Tempest together because The Tempest is a late night show, and they
Sure.
delayed it to start next week.
Oh, sure.
Guys, watch Shakespeare. I kind of forget that we're
Yeah.
recording. Watch Shakespeare. That's
No, don't watch it. It's
It's
bad.
like the third annual one.
Yeah. Shakespeare
As
in
You
the
Like
Park.
It was really good, and I'm excited for The Tempest. I still haven't read all of The Tempest yet, but
Well,
I
that's the point of
haven't.
that's the point of the
I
show.
know, I
You
know.
get
Out
to
of curiosity,
experience
how
it.
much of the Fellowship of the Ring have you read?
I haven't
even
started it
opened
yet.
Okay, yeah.
I haven't
was
started
like-
it yet.
That's good. It's good.
Yeah, I want to
was
finish
thinking
Margarita.
you have a lot of things that you're trying to do.
Yes, I
Also,
know.
that accordion
As
needs to go
per
into
usual.
its
Yeah,
house.
I know. I'm scared. I was thinking about that.
I
yesterday.
actually, when I left, I saw a rat
no, you
chewing on it.
No,
Actually, he was making
Stop.
a nest in it.
don't.
Actually, he had like sort of
Stop.
round glasses and a bit of a toupee. He looked like he was a
Like
bit
the-
of like an edgier jazz
The
rat.
from like Fantastic Mr. Fox, like the sweater.
Yeah, he was actually. He looked a little wasted.
He's like the cider in his hands.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh,
now I need to watch the Fantastic Mr. Fox again. Yeah. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
movie we've both seen.
Yeah.
whoa,
Look
whoa.
at us go.
That's cool.
I have terrible memories of that. Oh wait, have you seen Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Ah! We love you too, Owen.
Yeah. It's a great
Hey guys,
movie.
I'm still here. No, I like Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I want to learn like the
Yeah.
on the mandolin. You know, like that's like the
been
theme
too long
song.
The
since I've
theme
seen
song.
it.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Owen knows.
I
It's okay,
get
it's
you.
okay.
I
And
get
the
you.
audio
As a
listeners,
book
you know.
Before
Oh,
I
I've
saw it
never
as a
read the book.
movie.
Is it Roald Dahl?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
It's
Have you
Wes
read James
Anderson. He
and
wrote the
Giant
book.
Peach?
Yeah. That book is. Yeah, literally. I love things like that. It's so funny.
What was the other one? There was something about glass. The glass
the
elevator.
BFG. I don't
Something
know.
like that.
The green glass door.
The glass ceiling. Yeah. James broke that with a giant peach.
And then there was this fox guy.
It's actually just like a huge crossover between Fantastic
Mister.
Mr. Fox. Yeah.
He had a wife or something.
Kiddos, you know.
What
Yeah.
was his nephew's name?
I don't know.
Julius Caesar. You know?
Oh yeah.
No, he had like a
Eh,
crazy
tu
name.
but- yeah.
No. Oh, what was his name?
I
Oh,
don't
he had a
remember.
sock
It's
on
been a
his head.
while since I've seen that movie.
I watched it for the first time like
But it's
this
like an
year.
Italian name. It's so incongruous. It's so random.
Incongruous. What does that mean?
So in is negation. So not.
Mm-hmm.
Congruous. Con with. So not with thinking. Gruous. Like gnate. Acknowledge. All of those words are cognate. Yeah.
Huh.
You guys are giving me blank.
No,
looks here.
that's cool. I'm
So
embracing that.
it means you don't understand. You're not with understanding.
Not with understanding.
Yeah.
Gruous.
Congruous means it makes sense. Incongruous means it doesn't make sense.
Huh. The more you
I
know.
don't really use that word
So-
in my
The
So the
more you
word,
know.
the Proto-Indo-European root word
Yes.
is GNO,
Yeah.
and it turned into a whole bunch of things. So in Greek, you've got gnosko, which is I know,
Okay.
but there's a sound change that happens in like the Germanic languages, which turns G's into K's. So that's where we get kno. But then over time we
Oh.
drop the K, so we just
'Cause-
have no.
Isn't G like the just the
Yes.
of K? So okay, listen to this.